Hello. Today is actually Monday. My name's Church. I think this is the 5th entry of whatever this is. And not much has gone on since the last video because the last video is on Thursday instead of Monday, but I want to stick to the Monday schedule because it actually gives me something to do on Mondays because I don't have anything. So my EMDR appointment was on Friday, and it actually went really well. We're starting from past trauma up to most recent trauma, so it's a little bit easier because past trauma is something that, I've thought about and dealt with for the longest time, so it's extremely emotional, but it's not as emotional. I did cry. Which I think is kind of expected in that situation, unless your coping is not crying, something else, but yeah. And it was when I started talking about song lyrics, so kind of came out of nowhere, but the lady wasn't surprised. She got up and got tissues, and it was fine. Just because there's this one song, and I barely want to say the name now because I might start crying again, but Stronger Now by Warrant, that just really mirrors my dad and I's experience. I know it's supposed to be like a love song thing, but I can read into it enough to where it just kills me every time I listen to it. And that was the one that I was starting to talk about, and I just broke down in tears because music is just one of those things. But it went well. The night before, so Thursday night, I made a bunch of note card things that have like resources and DBT skills and kind of affirmations for me in case I do have a panic attack. And I stuck that in my bag, and I carry my bag everywhere with my water bottle because it's just a staple of my daily life. Otherwise I freak out because that's where all my shit is. That's where my emergency medication is and my knife, and there's this stupid little heart-shaped alarm thing that sometimes I lean on the bag wrong and it goes off and it scares the shit out of me, but good to have when you're not accidentally leaning on it. The fuck was I talking about? Good Christ. I'm blanking a lot today. Motherfucker, what was I talking about? My bag? Oh yeah, I made note cards in case I have a panic attack. And that actually made the EMDR session a lot better because the one previous to that I almost did have a panic attack because literally the lighting was too dim, because that's sometimes what gets you when you're an agoraphobiac? When you have agoraphobia, sometimes the dumbest things will get to you, like being in a room with dim lighting with the door closed. So this time she turned all the lights up, we had the door cracked open, and it was freaky when I first got in there. I had to keep doing okay, we have to breathe, name some things around the room, name things you can hear, you can see, you can touch. I can't smell, so not happening. But eventually it did get better, and we didn't do the actual EMDR work. There are a ton of stages to EMDR. I think there are 7, and only 1 or 2 are part of the actual reprocessing, so the eye movement. Or they even have tappers, so you can hold things that vibrate back and forth. It's bilateral movement, so you can even tap back and forth between your shoulders. Anyway, I am not intelligent at all about this. This is barely what I know about it, but it's EMDR. This, in the beginning, is kind of just us talking and going through the processing in itself and figuring out how I'm going to cope with after the sessions, because a lot of people experience really negative symptoms afterward because you blow open this huge trauma and you go home. And what do you do then after all this shit that you've repressed for years is now brought to light. And even if you're working on reprocessing it, it doesn't immediately go away. So it's good that they have that first step, and I'm glad that I didn't have to like straight up dive into trauma. But it's good. Yeah, the very first EMDR session that I had, the one with the woman before this one who wouldn't take my insurance, and they didn't tell me that till later. After I had my first session with her, I triggered myself because of talking about certain things and really wanting to talk about certain things when the sessions are pretty short, because this is a community center. It's not a private center. They take Medicaid, Medicare, so their sessions have to be an hour long, not an hour and a half, which is usually the EMDR session's length. So after that one, there was self-harm, bruising, so it wasn't good, but this one I felt pretty okay afterward. It was a little bit overwhelming, but I was able to kind of deal with it, especially after having made those cards and feeling like I was really in control that day. And I finally really started to use the DBT skills. We finally got to distress tolerance, which is what I needed in the beginning, and I started at interpersonal skills. So it was interpersonal skills, emotional regulation, distress tolerance, and next is mindfulness. Distress tolerance is what I needed because fear is huge in my life, and distress is a constant state of being for me. But getting to know these skills and use them is actually helping for once. Especially in this period where my medication isn't working. So I'm happy for that. And this was... okay, so I was really bored, I think Saturday, maybe Friday, because I don't have much to do, and I was like, I'm fucking pissed off, and I have nothing to do, and nothing to go out and buy, and no money to go out and buy anything, so I'm gonna fucking download Tinder, which I've downloaded Tinder before, and it's been okay. I've met up with one person, almost met up with another person when I was younger. The one person that I did meet up with, we just drank a lot, and we were at a party, and then we drove around, which was not great. I mean, it was fun at the time, and then they never texted me back. But I don't think that would have worked anyway because they were polyamorous, and I can't do that. But anyway, so I downloaded Tinder, and I am obviously a very unstable person right now. I don't see a relationship happening at all. I don't. I was mostly looking for friends when I went on there, or just to entertain my goddamn self, because I swear to God, some of the fucking profiles people come up with are ridiculous. Or you just get to look at pretty people or really ugly people. It's entertaining. And it's fun to be really picky and choosy, because I know that most people are probably not going to swipe right on me, because I straight up say I have a lot of problems, and this and this and this is going on, because I need people to know that before they start to talk to me, and they think that I can drive like an hour away to go see them, and I can't. But I did start talking to one person, and they're okay. They're way more attracted to me than I am to them. This is an issue that comes up a lot, and I feel like I need to start dating out of my fucking league, because I swear to God, if I get one more fucking guy complimenting me every 3 goddamn seconds or thinking I'm some sort of precious fucking doll, I'm gonna lose my goddamn shit. Swear to God. And they're nice enough, but this is with every fucking guy that does this, is they're nice enough. And then I'm really polite. That's kind of how I go with people. Of course, when you first meet somebody, you're going to be polite. Duh. But for some fucking reason, I don't know if it's how I look or how I text or what the fuck is going on, but something has got to be my fault here because this keeps fucking happening. And again, nice enough, and then they asked for a date today, and I was like, oh, you live like 20 miles away, huh? I can't get there. And I told them the whole situation because I'm not going to just... I would feel bad if I ghosted, and I would feel bad if I just said no, and I would feel bad if I promised when I can't. So I just laid it all out on the table that I'm an agoraphobe. That's the word, agoraphobe. God damn it. Sorry. And they were understanding, which is kind of bad that somebody who lives 20 miles away would be willing to come all the way up here, which is like a 30 to 40 minute drive. Although, whenever I calculate distances, I don't use highways, so I don't really know. Could be... it's like half an hour. That's a lot for somebody you don't know. And then, again, with the compliments, which one of them was great. They called me devilishly gorgeous. It sounds stupid when I say it. Oh, fuck. Oh no, it's just a mail truck. I swear to God. My life is falling to shambles. Devilishly gorgeous because on my profile, I mean, I put pictures of me wearing vampire teeth because that's what I do. And it's a conversation starter of some kind, along with my stupid bandana dumb shit. Yeah, that's the look that I want to go for, but then it was just a bunch of cute, and I don't like the word cute that much. It's fine if it's a friend, but when it's somebody who's romantically interested in me, it just feels like they are being condescending. I don't know, it's a big shit fest. And then, like, the day after, I gave them my number because it's easier. The day after, I said I was going to be really busy because it was Sunday and I was going to church, and then I went shopping with my sister and went grocery shopping with my mom and all kinds of different shit. And I went to bed at 8. So while I was doing all that, they texted me and said, I'm thinking of you. And I was like, I don't know you. You don't know me. What the fuck is going on here? I don't understand. So, not that great. But they finally did, I told them all this, and I told them, well, if you come up here, I still might freak the fuck out. I just want you to know that. And, because I tentatively said yes to maybe a date, going out to get coffee or some shit, which I can't even drink coffee, so, because my system is so fucked up, I can't take the caffeine. But, I mean, I'd get like a fucking hot chocolate or something. I don't know. Anyway. They finally did suggest, like, oh, we should Skype sometime, video call, and I was like, yeah, that's a better idea, but I want to wait until after Wednesday so I'm able to talk to my peer specialist, because I feel like she would have some things to say about this that I probably don't want to hear because I probably made some bad decisions in all of this. So, we're going to put that off. I mean, it's entertainment, and I don't think this is going to go anywhere. I don't want it to go anywhere. I don't find this person particularly attractive. I am picky as all hell, and I really can't afford to be. I'm not that attractive. I recognize that. I'm also completely fucked up in the head, just from mental illness, not as an edgy. Trying not to be edgy, but, you know. So, again, kind of stupid on my part, but I was looking for entertainment, and now this is happening, and this is one of those situations that I tend to get myself in a lot because I'm too nice, and I don't know how to say no, and I never have. I never learned, and that's put me in some horrible situations before, and so kind of having the situation go on now is a little bit triggering to those past memories that really hurt. And really open up a lot of shit because of what has gone on, because of my inability to kind of set boundaries. So I'm hoping that this will be good practice for saying no, because I'm sorry. I'm not attracted to this person. It's not that they're ugly. It's not that they're bad. I mean, they're nice enough, but I'm just not. Um, so I'm just hoping it'll be good practice, if nothing else. Because I don't want to date right now, which is probably a little bit shitty of me, but everything about me is shitty. I don't know what facade I'm trying to keep up here, as if I'm a good person or what the fuck have you. I suck. I do things for personal gain, personal benefit, and I try and pretend that I'm not doing much hurt, but sometimes, you're just an asshole. And I suppose that's fine. I don't really mind. Anyway, I don't think I have much else to say. I went to the non-Catholic church, the United Church, on Sunday with my mom, and that was really cool. I dragged her along. She's still an atheist. She's still a hardcore atheist, but I think she thought the community aspect of it was really cool, and we had some good talks about that. And then my sister and her are probably going to come next weekend, so that should be nice. It was weird not going to the Catholic church, though. It was really, really weird. So I might just wake up a little bit earlier on Sunday and go to that first next weekend, just because I just felt strange and like something was missing. Yeah. Oh, and I cleaned my room. You can't fucking see it. I did the dishes and I did laundry and I did all kinds of cleaning shit because when I get upset, I like to clean. So that's good. It's like one of my coping skills is just fucking cleaning everything and then not cleaning enough because fuck if I'm gonna dust jack shit. Hate dusting. Yeah. I really like the album Dog Eat Dog by Warrant. I just got listening to that, and fucking Bitter Pill is the shit. Also Hollywood. And All My Bridges Are Burning. Yeah, that's what that's called. Fuck. That's some good shit. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking boring and long-winded, and this video is 17 minutes now. Yeah, nobody's ever gonna fucking watch this dumb shit, but hopefully I'll be able to come back and watch it one day and say, I was a goddamn asshole. Because that's what I always look back and say. But, yeah. So, hopefully we'll get another video up on Monday. I will see you again then. I think my nails will be cut by then, unfortunately. But, that's how it goes. Bye.